What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 31 Days of R. I am your host, Mood616, and thank you once again for stopping in, guys. Yeah, day 26 is here, and yes, I've been wanting to check this one out for some time because I absolutely love this director right here. He's probably one of my new favorite directors out. He's been doing films for quite a few years now, but everything I've seen by this guy, he's done excellent work. He's yet to disappoint. And of course, this film right here, I think production from 2015, just came out from Dark Sky Films in 2016, and it is called Scherzo Diabolico. Of course, directed by Adrian Garcia Bogalano. He is known for directing like Here Comes the Devil, Penombre, 36 Steps, Cold Sweat, Late Phases. He worked on the ABCs of Death, things like that. Just a fantastic director. He's managed to conquer so many different types of subgenres in horror too. So I always have mad respect for directors that just kind of tackle different things with each film. And this is no different, man. This is definitely a different one that he's done. Yeah, let's get into the synopsis of this one. Basically, this one follows your main character, Armand. Armand works in this firm. He's like an accountant. And he's having a really rough go there. His boss is like kind of undertreating him a little bit. The boss fully admits that he is like the most valuable employee that they've got. Armand's been putting in tons and tons of hours. He's not getting paid for it. At home, he's got a nagging wife. And he's really just had enough of his personal life and his job and things like that. So he kind of gets this bright idea one day that he needs to kind of take out his stress and his frustrations on somebody. So he ultimately kidnaps this girl. He starts to do all sorts of fucked up things, and what he thought was his perfect plan, doesn't really end up going the way he wants it to, and it turns into a full-on fledged nightmare for him. So that is the synopsis of the film. Now, my thoughts on this one: this is a really good film. I was very shocked at the structure of this film. I really enjoyed this. For the first like half an hour of the film, there's a lot of character build up with Armand, and it gets right into like the nitty gritty of everything. His personal life with his wife and his kid, and all his side. He likes to cheat on his wife, essentially. So it gets into like, that area where he talks with these hookers and things like that, and he's having sex with them, and it kind of shows that aspect of his life. And it also gets into his work life too, where he's very dedicated, and he's all about the job and things like that. And you can tell that he's a good person, but he's got multiple sides to him, and it's showcased very well in this film. I couldn't help but notice like how well the writing was in this film. They full on made like a full character in this film. He's kind of one of those characters that you just love to hate, because you can completely side with him for being pissed off at the way his life's been going, but you can't really side with him on what he's chose to do about his woes in life. And so this one kind of starts off as like a total mixed bag of emotions and stuff. It's kind of a roller coaster ride. Shot very well, acted very well, a lot of good music, a lot of really good stuff going on in this one. And then, he kidnaps this girl, and then shit just kind of goes fucking crazy from there. This one doesn't play out at all how I thought it was going to play out. I had these ideas on how it was going to play out, and I'm fucking so glad it didn't play out the way that I was thinking in my head, because that would have sucked. This was so much better. The second half of this film just kind of goes batshit crazy. It's like a structure that I've really never seen before in a film like this, because what he does, you don't really see that in a film very often, but yeah, there's some twists and turns in this one involving his boss and, the girl that he kidnapped. And, just there's so many different characters in this film, too, because he's living multiple lives. Like I said, he's kind of getting advice from, like, these hookers, and, like, he's cheating on his wife with pretty much everybody. This girl is doing an internship at the office and things like that. So there's, like, all these characters that are involved in what he's doing, but they don't really know and things. It's just a great film. 90 minutes of pure entertainment. I couldn't say anything bad about this film. It was really well executed, very well written. It's not very often you watch a film like this and you see these type of written characters. It's really crazy. Like, he's kind of the protagonist and the antagonist at the same time. And, but you feel for him. You totally feel for him. Very, very cool stuff. Again, Adrian Garcia Baglani, or however you say his last name, Baglano is how you say his name. Very awesome new director. If you haven't checked out this guy's film, I mean, most people probably seen Late Phases, but you got to check out Here Comes the Devil, and of course Penombre and things like that. He's just done so much good work, man. But this guy's like right up on the upcoming. You know, he should be on everyone's radar to check out, man. But this film right here, it's a great film. I don't want to give too much away from it because I don't want to ruin anything, but you got to see this one. It's got a great third act, like a fantastic act. It's got tons and tons of suspense. Lots of really interesting fucked up characters in this one too. But yeah, the suspense builds at a perfect tension and it delivers in the end. The ending is fantastic. Really, really good stuff. Love the ending. Actually, the very last shot in the film is just brutal and it's totally awesome and it's everything that you needed out of, you know, for watching the first 89 minutes of the film. It delivered. So, and that's all I'm going to say about this film. If I had to rate this one, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I'm not even 100% sure why it's only a 9 out of 10, but because I can't really say too much bad things about this one. Maybe some more titties? No, there's enough titties in the film. I'm just joking. But yeah, I don't know, man. This was just a really, really well executed film. I can't recommend it enough. Give it a shot. Of course, it is in Spanish, so you are going to have to read this one. It's not really the hardest thing in the world to read a film, guys. But give it a shot. Scherzo Diabolico. I'm not even sure if I'm even saying that right, but check this one out from Dark Sky Films. Did a great job. There's actually a commentary on here that I would love to listen to, man. I would love to hear what he's got to say on that one. So, but yeah, you know, kind of a tough film to review because you don't really want to say anything. I don't want to spoil anything, but you kind of want to just go in with a basic premise to it and enjoy it. Really good stuff. So that is going to do it here for day 26. And as usual, see you guys tomorrow, day 27, and peace!